Well, to Washington now, and top executives from the global banking giant HSBC have faced a grilling from US lawmakers after a Senate investigation found the bank's repeated failure to stop illegal foreign transactions exposed the American financial system to some of the world's worst criminals. North America correspondent Jane Cowan reports.
It's an excruciating come-down. Executives of Europe's biggest bank accused of effectively being financiers to drug kingpins, rogue nations and terrorists by failing to properly guard against money laundering.
On degrees of unacceptability. Isn't this kind of shocking?
I'm not going to quarrel with you, Senator, of course.
The year-long inquiry found the bank opened accounts for a Syrian terrorist and an organisation linked to the Taliban, a relationship that continued after September 11.
It helps you achieve whatever illicit objective it is that you're trying to achieve, whether it's weapons proliferation, terrorist financing, or any of the other activities that are the subject of our sanctions.
It helps you achieve the very activities that we're trying to stop.
It does.
Despite warnings from Mexican authorities, huge sums of drug money almost certainly flowed through HSBC from Mexican cartels to be laundered in America.
With the benefit of hindsight, it is now clear that we did not perceive the extent of the anti-money laundering deficiencies and the risk present in Mexico.
But perhaps the most damaging finding was that HSBC helped conceal $16 billion worth of transactions from Iran, circumventing sanctions. There were mea culpas.
We deeply regret and apologise for the fact that HSBC did not live up to our own expectations, the expectations of our regulators, our customers, our employees and the general public.
A resignation.
You were in charge of compliance, but you had no essential line authority to enforce that compliance. Is that correct?
That's right. Now is the appropriate time for me and for the bank for someone new to serve as the head of group compliance.
And promises that things have changed.
We have changed the senior management here in the United States. We've changed our general counsel. We have changed our head of compliance. We've changed our AML director. We have had a top-to-bottom overhaul of the way that we actually do AML compliance. We're burning the bridges to make sure nobody can get back to the way it was before.
It all comes at a troubling time for the global banking industry, still reeling from multiple probes into the manipulation of benchmark rates, and the revelations intensify pressure on HSBC as it braces for a massive fine expected to be as big as $1 billion. HSBC has already cut loose 14,000 customers now considered too risky, but with 300,000 employees inside the bank, changing its own culture will be an epic task. Jane Cowan, Lateline.